What's going on, y'all? It's DG back with another video. Today, highly anticipated, my top 5 basketball shoes of 2023. So let's get right into it. I did include some ties on this list as well as 2 honorable mentions. As a disclaimer, I am only including shoes on the list that I've actually performance tested very in depth and actually played in. All of these shoes I've actually played in and actually enjoyed because they made this list. 2 honorable mentions that didn't crack the top 5 but are very well worth noting. First honorable mention is the Nike Ja 1. This is the Chinese New Year colorway, ironically releasing in 2024, but one of the best basketball shoes for the price, in my personal opinion. Not this specific colorway because it does retail for $140, I believe, but all the other colorways retail for at least $110, which is such a steal because the traction is very good. Some normal wiping that you can expect, but very, very good. Has a loud squeak if you like that. Really nice zoom unit in the shoe, which you can really feel is pretty responsive. So if you're a guard, you're really going to like this shoe. Also aesthetically, these look great in my personal opinion. Not even this colorway, but every single colorway of the Ja 1 is very well executed in terms of design and colorways. So you can't go wrong with these. These are definitely worth mentioning because of the price point and overall performance of the shoe is just really, really good. Second honorable mention is the Nike Zoom Freak 5. Y'all can see that I played in this shoe a bunch. You can see the wear and tear even after I cleaned it. But this is pretty much the same tech as like a Kobe 4 and Kobe 5. Dare I say it, it's more comfortable than the Kobe 4. Probably, arguably on the same type of performance level as the Kobe 4. Straight up honest, I do like the Kobe 5s better than these, but even comparing the shoe to a Kobe Pro is still, saying that this shoe is very, very good. Has a Cushlon midsole with a zoom unit, so it is a very, very comfortable shoe. Zoom Freak 5 is going on sale as well, so you can get a very, very good performer for very, very low prices. The main critic to the shoe is that the aesthetics and the swoosh aren't that great, but me personally, I actually really, really like it. Very sleek, low top design. So these 2 shoes definitely worth getting. Now onto the top 5. At number 5 is the Air Jordan 38. This is one of the most comfortable shoes that I've ever played in. You guys can see how much I've used this shoe as well, which goes to show how much I like it. Cushion is the highlight of this shoe because it comes with Cushlon 3.0, as you guys can see as that infrared right there. It also has full-length zoom strobel in the shoe as well, so very, very bouncy, very, very comfortable. Fit and lockdown of the shoe is great. Aesthetically, I absolutely love them. I think they're one of the best looking Air Jordan performance models in the past few years. Better than 36, better than 37 by far, better than 35s, better than 34s, better than the 33s, better than 32s, and then 31s definitely take the cake over these, but these are just very, very nice. Comes in great colorways as well. Traction is very good. The only downside to the shoe, guys, is the durability, because a lot of people, including myself, have experienced separated outsoles. So if I pull on it right here, you guys can see that it's separating at the forefoot. But once you actually get the shoe in hand, once you play in it, it's one of the best performing basketball shoes by far of 2023, in my personal opinion at least. I absolutely love playing in these. I have almost every single colorway. Shout out to Jordan Brand for sending me this fundamental colorway right here and a couple of other ones that I've been playing in. But by far, this is one of the best performing basketball shoes of 2023, in my personal opinion. Highlight is the comfort. Number 4, it's a 2-way tie between the All City 11 V2 as well as the LeBron 21. All City 11 V2 rivals the Wow 10. That's how good this shoe is. In terms of outsole, probably the most durable outsole on this list. Overseas brands know what they're doing in terms of durability because a lot of their courts are outside, but it also features boom cushioning, which is the same as in the Wow 10. And this is one of the bounciest, most comfortable shoes on this list. Also has a great one-to-one fit, very fast shoe, very light shoe as well. Overall performance of the shoe is just top tier. The LeBron 21 is one of the most comfortable shoes on this list as well, and it just looks better than the All City 11 V2, but I think these are a little bit less bouncy. The reason why this is a tie is because the LeBron 21 is a lot more comfortable feeling due to the zoom units. You really do feel like you're walking a little bit on a cloud, especially after you break these in. And I've been told by a designer that the weight of this shoe is pretty much the same as the 20. So really like how this shoe performs as well. So at number 4 is the LeBron 21 as well as the All City 11 V2 by Li Ning Way of Wade. I will say though that this is probably the best outdoor shoe on this list. Actually, looking at the list, this is definitely the best outdoor shoe on the list. So if you're looking for an outdoor basketball shoe, go to the link in my description and get you a pair of these. At number 3 is the KD16. This is the most versatile shoe on the list in my personal opinion, just because of the Cushlon midsole. Very nice fit, a very good traction setup, especially if you get a pair in a solid rubber outsole or in a shoe or colorway that is one color outsole. The cushion setup is extremely versatile because it comes with a 4-foot zoom unit as well as air Strobel in the back. It's right on par with the KD15s, but these really improve the fit. So the KD15s were like one of the best basketball shoes, but the lockdown and the fit weren't that great. Those notoriously had a heel slip issue, but these don't have any heel slip at all. These come in great colorways, pretty affordable, especially on sale. Like the other ones, one of the most comfortable basketball shoes of the year. So you can't go wrong with these. I do think that these are definitely the most versatile shoe. So any height, any weight, any position, any play style, you're going to like this shoe. So that's why it's so high on the list. At number 2, close to number 1, guys, is the Harden Volume 7. Shout out to Adidas for sending me a lot of colorways of this shoe. I absolutely love them, and I kind of try to play like James Harden, especially as a lefty, so you know I had to love these and playing these. But I remember when these first came out, guys, a lot of people were bagging on this shoe, really hated them aesthetically, and now close to 2024, end of the year, people are saying that this is probably the best basketball shoe of 2023. I do have it number 2 on the list. The traction is amazing. The overall containment support is top tier. Aesthetically, they come in great colorways, and the actual silhouette of the model is elite, guys. This looks like an old school, new school, futuristic type of basketball shoe, which I absolutely love. Performance is top tier. Again, you do have a great herringbone traction pattern. Super comfortable shoe, especially after you break it in. Nice one-to-one fit as well. This really does feel like a sock. It is pretty similar to the AE1s, or the AE1s are more similar to these. Just as a disclaimer, I didn't put the AE1s on this list because it just released way too late, and there's so many good performance that released, you know, in the actual year. So I'm not going to include the AE1s on this list. They will be in 2024. So these are number 2 on the list. Very elite performer. Support is top tier. Fit is great. Traction is really good. Overall comfortability is elite. Like, this shoe is such an elite basketball shoe, and aesthetically you can wear these casually. They kind of remind me of a Yeezy shoe from Adidas, but very comfortable, very futuristic design. There's nothing to hate on about these because these are one of the best basketball shoes, obviously, of 2023. I have it number 2 on the list. At number 1, when we're talking about price, we're talking about colorways, we're talking about performance, we're talking about aesthetics, the way it looks on your feet, the way that it feels, the way that it plays, I have to put the Sabrina 1 at the top of the list. Aesthetically, these are just so good looking. It does remind me of a Kobe shoe. It could easily pass as a Kobe, like if they name this like the Kobe 82s or whatever silhouette that brand wants to go with, these could easily fit that. Kobe was Sabrina's mentor, so it does make sense that they make a shoe that relates to kind of the silhouette and the Mamba mentality of the shoe as well. So it makes sense that these look like a Kobe. Performance wise, these are very good. Okay, so I've played in so many colorways. I've had so many different Nike IDs of these, but the traction is very good. It doesn't work well at first, but you do have to break the traction in. But I really like this traction setup. Very good. Cushion is a highlight of the shoe because it comes in full length React with a 4-foot zoom unit. Like the traction, you do have to break these in for quite some time, but after you do, these are one of the most comfortable shoes on the list. So just like all the other shoes, very comfortable, but these have a lot of court feel. Very good for all positions, but very optimized for guard play. I'm a guard, so I really enjoy these. The upper is actually pretty premium. You guys see on this Nike ID, this What The colorway, or at least half of it, different colors on the threading, very minimal upper as well. This is not a heavy basketball shoe at all. So if you're a guard or even like a big guard or, you know, going into that forward center range, these are very, very good in terms of just weight. Performance-wise, traction and cushion, you're checked off. Very nice one-to-one fit as well. That's one of my favorite things about this shoe. It feels very comfortable if you go true to size, even as a wide footer. Performance is checked, okay? So this is, you know, very elite performance-wise. Probably one of the best, you know, first signature basketball shoes holistically that we've gotten in a while. Aesthetically, like I talked about, it does look like a Kobe. It looks great even without the Kobe thought at all. So really, really love these looks wise. And finally, you can make your own colorway on Nike ID, which is such a huge plus when we're talking about best basketball shoes, because you can really make these to anything that you want. So many different Nike ID colorways. Absolutely love this shoe. I think it will go down as one of the classic Nike basketball shoes as well. Then in terms of support and lockdown, you have it covered. This is a great one-to-one fit, pretty wide base as well. You guys can see a little bit of an outrigger right there, and I never felt unstable playing in this shoe. Sabrina 1 is my top basketball shoe for 2023. I think a lot of people have these at number 1, holistically speaking. In terms of overall just shoe, this is just amazing from Nike. Probably one of the best shoes that we've gotten from the brand in a while. So out of all of my top 5 basketball shoes on the list, including the honorable mentions as well as the tiebreakers, let me know which one is your favorite and leave a comment down below letting me know your top 5. Again, these are all shoes that I've personally played in over the past year that I've fully in-depth performance tested. So again, let me know what your top 5 is. Follow me on all socials at DG Hoops. I hope all of you have an amazing new year, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.